This is a production of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society and Civic Center TV.
We're excited to be here and finally open. Because of the COVID pandemic, we closed in March of 2021 and are now ready to open. It's been a big effort. Before I tell you about this project, let's hear from our museum's owner, the City of Orchard Lake Village. We wouldn't be here without the support of the city. Thank you for the opportunity to use this former City Hall, a municipal campus building of the City of Orchard Lake. Please help me welcome the Mayor of Orchard Lake, Mark Hoffman.
Well, thank you, Gina. I believe that's me. That's what the person next to me said. Well, I'm glad everybody's here. What a beautiful day. We got some traffic here. Okay. Someone likes me, or whatever. Well, and thank you very much. No, couldn't have asked for a better day. Beautiful out, temperatures are great. Good group of people, and we're very fortunate to be able to allow the museum here is fortunate to be able to open up again because of all the problems we've had last year. Hopefully that's going to continue to drop down and we'll be able to all get back to what we're used to in the past. And I haven't been inside yet, but I was told that it's been, I will go in right after this, that all kinds of work has been done to really improve. You can't say improve because it was always good before, but to update what's been going on and all the activities and all the things that are in there. I'm lost for words here, but I'm very glad to be here, and thank you all for joining us. And Gina?
All right, thank you. Now let me tell you a little bit about this project. It began in 2020 in January. It was a project to reorganize our small museum space and replace the carpeting and paint a couple of walls. It soon grew in scope. And then the pandemic happened. It gave us opportunities to take more time to carefully consider our efforts. We saw more possibilities. We explored fully how to utilize this small museum space, and it took us a year to come up with the floor plan we really liked. The ideas grew, the resources grew, the support grew, and we are excited to have more in-depth, engaging exhibits about the history of our community, Greater West Bloomfield. As with any project, we've moved forward, sidewards, backwards, and we always end up with a better product than we started with. We've experienced delays, and we'll complete all of our exhibits soon. We're excited for you to see how far we've come. With our museum exhibit updates, we also see that our student group museum visits now feature more interactive activities inside and outside the museum. And this morning we put them out on the grass so you can see them and give them a try. Why do we have those things there? How do they work? You can figure it out. Have some fun with them. We're now open one afternoon a week, not a month, a week. So we're better serving our community. and we're excited that we have volunteers who are happy to come on a regular basis. So see our website for all of the dates. And please give us your feedback on Facebook. I think that'll be a good venue for people to let us know what they think. And consider showing your support by becoming a member. If you join today, you have a whole year free, and we all have complimentary pens for everyone, and Karen's over there at the membership table. Hello, Karen. So this is a community museum, and we need community member support. I see local history as providing a forum to bring people together from all of our communities. The people who have nothing in common except that they live here. Well, with a historical society and a museum, we can illustrate that we have something that brings us together, and that's to learn about our shared community history. Lastly, it takes a team to realize a dream, you might have heard, and that really resonated with me because this has been a huge team effort. So you have a program, I hope. Well, all those listed in the program, project acknowledgements, please wave your hand when I call your group. Board members, artifact loans, exhibit donations, the graphic artist, Hannah Dagg, whose name got left off the program. Special hats off to Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Museum support. We also had professional support, and I don't think any of them are here today. The researchers, the sponsors, and the 10 writers. Let's all thank them. Clap, clap. Each of you helps this organization move forward, and we wouldn't be here today without you. So now, let's hear from our 4 community leaders first, or a couple rather. So we're going to begin with Suzanne Levine. This effort began with a meet and greet from the Chamber of Commerce, which we're a part of. So Suzanne, come on up.
Thank you so much, Gina.
Well, we got to put it right up here.
Okay. I want to welcome everyone to this beautiful day and this great occasion. The Greater West Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce has a great history with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. And one of my favorite expressions is, those who do not study history are doomed to repeat it. So thank you so much for showing us where we've been, and hopefully we can learn from that and move forward into a better tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone.
And now we have Gerald Hill from West Bloomfield School District. One of the many, 7 school systems that serve Greater West Bloomfield.
Thank you, Gina. As superintendent of the West Bloomfield School District, it gives me great pride to be here this morning. Local history, we teach in elementary school. We go from local to state to world history. And a lot of times when you think of history, you think of those grand things that are happening in the world and that happened. But what we forget oftentimes is those things are shaped by local communities. So what's the importance of local history? Well, I went on a website for the University of Toronto. I'm not going to read their little column because it would take way too long. But they were talking about the importance of local history. And from a school perspective, as we're educating students, it's great for students to look at local history as a microcosm of society. Take this area. What impact did the automobile have on the settlement of this area? That's just one question that we ask our students, and we go on an hour on that. So when Gina asked me to speak, I thought, well, we partner with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. Most importantly, there's an island, if you look behind you, Apple Island, and we're doing some really cool things there, but that has a rich history. Also, local history teaches people about their community. Something as mundane as the name of a street. What does that have to do with anything? The artifacts that we find. What's the story behind those artifacts? So I commend the Historical Society, all the communities that support this great facility, because you are contributing to everybody's understanding that history is all around us day to day, and the more we know about history, the more we know about today, and the better we can plan for tomorrow. So I'm pleased that this is taking place, and look forward to many more visits from our students and community members as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Well said. Thank you. And our next guest is especially excited. Oh, I'm especially excited to say happy birthday to Brenda Carter, and she has a few words for us. She's our representative.
Thank you, Gina. It is a very important occasion here today. It's significant to all of us because of what our superintendent was talking about. But for me, a person of African descent, it has special significance because a lot of people may not know that this was one of the stops of the Underground Railroad. As slave people came from the South, they came up through Marshall, Farmington Hills, through Orchard Lake Village, through Pontiac, and then on to Canada. So for me, my descendants, my ancestors, was the door, opened the door for where I am right now. I am the first African American woman to hold the office of state representative for this community. And I commend the Orchard Lake West Bloomfield, Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society for the work that they've done, because this is not the first time I've been here. And I've seen some of the artifacts that is my history, the history of our people, and the history of all people. So thank you so very much. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate all the great work that you're doing.
Thank you. And now we'll hear from our senator from Michigan, Senator Renstadt.
Thank you, Gina. Well, this is an exciting morning, great weather for this event. And for me, I love doing anything to do with history. I have an education degree from Central Michigan University and had a history major, and my wife knows whenever we go anywhere on vacation, I try to go through every little town and want to visit any historic building I can. It's just one of the things I absolutely love. Was able to help get through the historic credit, tax credit, to preserve buildings like this that have a lot of history. There's buildings all over the state of Michigan that developers will come in, bulldoze down history that might be 200 years old, irreplaceable, gone forever, put up some apartment complex, will be there for 30 years, and then they'll bulldoze that. Once you knock down something that's history, it's gone forever. So really pleased that this community is taking care of our history. And there's a proclamation that somebody has, so right over there, that is commemorating this this event. And the birthday girl, you're what, 35 today?
22.
is signing on with me, Representative Brenda Carter, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist, Mari Manoogian, who's also representing this area, state representative, myself, Jim Renstadt, state senator, and Ryan Berman, also state representative. And so the proclamation says, Orchard Lake Museum grand reopening. Let it be known that it is our privilege and honor to congratulate the Orchard Lake Museum on their successful grand opening. The Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society works to preserve the rich history of West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake, Keiko Harbor, and Sylvan Lake, and to share with the residents and visitors of these communities. This tribute commemorates their unbridled success in preserving the area's rich history. The history of Orchard Lake Museum began in 1987 with the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, which was granted use of the building upon its retirement as the former City Hall of Orchard Lake. The museum functions to preserve and stimulate interest in the history of the Greater West Bloomfield area by offering events for children, adults, including tours of historically significant Apple Island, over 1,500 historical photos, as well as scores of documents offering a glimpse into the origin and evolution of Orchard Lake, Kiko Harbor, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield. Historical artifacts pertaining to over 500 years of history are displayed, including 17th century dugout canoe. The Museum and Historical Society conduct research which continues to deepen the understanding of the community's past while strengthening social bonds in the present. With its emphasis on excellent community relationships and goodwill, this organization excludes professionalism and has a lasting positive impact on all of those it collaborates with. So congratulations on this great event this morning. Yes. Just fold it that way.
There we go. Hold it a little higher.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We really appreciate your support, and well said. This organization has been around since 1974 after the bicentennial, and we're looking forward to our 50th anniversary in a few more years. When this building became available, this wandering group had its very first home, where we've been since 1987. And I'm excited to say we have even older relics than we've had before in our museum. I'm just not going to even tell you what they are, and hope that you go in and discover what we have there for you. So now, let's cut the ribbon with a representative from each municipality. We have Ben Clark. I'm sorry, there's four of them. Ben Clark from Sylvan Lake, Steve Kaplan from West Bloomfield Township, my hometown, Mark Hoffman, Mayor of the City of Orchard Lake, and Gino Santia, the Planning Commissioner, I believe, from Sylvan Lake. So gentlemen, I have scissors for you and a ribbon that we're going to cut, and you are from Kiko Harbor. Yes. So let's go up and have you get some scissors to cut this ribbon.
I'll get close to you, so it looks like you did it. Ready, guys? Let's count now. Look up, everybody. Look up.